Summers and Jace Cowan, and the Batgirl, Zoe Hartley. Assistant coaches, Paula Cohen, Heather Dawes, and Aaron Nicholson. And now the starting lineup for Scott. Leading off, the shortstop, Rayleigh Cowan. The right fielder, Kaylee Aiken. The center fielder, Abby Gorman. The catcher, Audrey Garrett. The pitcher, Kendall Aiken. The first baseman, Riley Heimer. The designated player, Lexi Forrester. The second baseman, Riley Rocher. The left fielder, Allie Wheeler. Jason Rogers. Head coach at Fort Scott, Ken Aiken. Officials for this contest, third base Jeff Johnson, first base Cleveland Beverage, behind home plate Kurt Loeschen. University of Kansas and the State of Lawrence and the Northeast Kansas League are proud to be the host of this state softball tournament, which all participants and spectators an enjoyable experience. Play ball. We did the national for the first game, so.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to some Tigers softball tonight. We have Rock Creek versus the Fort Scott Tigers. We are out here in center field. Have two cams for you. We'll have a closer one for pitching. Hopefully the zoom isn't too bad, and we will have a pan cam for when the ball's hit to the outfield. Hopefully not too many by Rock Creek, but hopefully a lot go over the fence here at Lawrence, Kansas, home of the Kansas Jayhawks. Gets over this softball field fence for the Lady Tigers. We'll have a good day today. A little windy. Suns went under the clouds, so it's a beautiful day out here. Watch says it is 82 degrees, but feels a lot better than that. If you have any problems or issues with the broadcast, please do let me know in the comments, as we will try to get this clean and as the best of my abilities to you live for free on KOMB Fort Scott TV on YouTube. We do like to thank all of our sponsors. They'll be in the top left corner of the game all day. We got Sonic, Gorman Seed and Feed, Peerless, Larry & Co., Bluegrass Equipment, D&Z Overhead Doors, Union State Bank, 125 years in service, Secluded, SEKluded.com, Clifton Chiropractic, Lab Conoco, Taos Designs. You know, I've never asked if I say that right. Hopefully I am. Better in Bourbon, that their new location on 2 Old Fort Boulevard, Atkins Insurance, Lynn Sanitation, Fort Scott Munitions, and of course, Jeff Allen Electric. Make sure you give them a call for all your electric needs. Myrick Mechanic, Smith Cattle, Nice Products, Lions Realty Group, and the city of Fort Scott. Always great to be supporting your Fort Scott Tigers. Anderson as well. We appreciate everybody hanging out. Been out here since about 2:30 getting set up. Had a few problems, but we should be up and going now. We're running on the iPad and on the iPhone as the coaches are getting set up with their meeting right now. Girls took in and out. The Silver Lake Haven game ran long. It was 9-2 at one point, and the next thing you know, Haven unloaded for 6 runs. So made it 9-6, and then Silver Lake came back and decided that they were going to score some runs too, and finished up 12-6 in that game. So ran long. So we're getting set up with the last couple pitches here from Kendall Aiken in the circle today for the Tigers. She shut down McPherson the other day for most of the game, and they scored 2 runs late in the 6th inning. And now we are here with a 3-2 victory against McPherson at Baker University. So worst the Tigers can do this year is top 4 in the state in 4A KSHSAA State Championships. We're hoping for a first place finish here, as they are ranked number 1 in 4A. And they will be playing the number 4 Rock Creek Mustangs today at Lawrence, Kansas, at University of Kansas Stadium. A lot of things going on out here. They actually blocked off some of the spots that you get into because of the FIFA World Cup. It's going to be a practice place for them. We got Abby Gorman saying hi to us out here. She's going to be out patrolling center field tonight for the Lady Tigers. We're going to switch it over to the pitcher cam and see if we got good visibility there. Appreciate all y'all tuning in today as we got first pitch underway for the Lady Tigers of Fort Scott. Kendall's first pitch is going to be roped over here to left field. Allie Wheeler's going to grab it and throw it in. And it's going to be a quick double for Rock Creek to get them started here in the semifinal game. So first pitch swinging there for number 19 for Rock Creek. She hits a rope down the left field line and gets a double out of it. No play there at second base. So 1 on, no outs, as Kendall's going to look to settle him here at the circle and set them all down. First pitch to the second batter is going to be high, ball 1. Second ball will be a swinging strike there by the number 2 batter for Rock Creek. Runner's not getting too big of a lead here at second for the Mustangs. A little windy. Here's the pitch. It's going to be outside, and Yard's going to drop it, and there's going to be a no throw at third. So runner on third base now for the Mustangs with a 2-1 count. Nobody down. You got to come to state expecting to score some runs, so hopefully that is what happens here tonight for the Lady Tigers. They can get out of this inning in this jam. 2-1 pitch. It's going to be high, ball 3 for Kendall. She's going to look to settle in here. I don't know how many fields there are in the SEK that are still dirt, but I know at home they've been playing up at the community college on the home of the Greyhounds on all turf. So this is kind of a new thing, as Baker was all turf as well. That pitch is going to load it up here with a swinging strike. Kendall Aiken attacking her right there. Didn't want to have another runner on. So it'll be a 3-2 count, payoff pitch with a runner on third base here for the Mustangs. Kendall with the pitch. It's going to be a fly out to the first baseman who makes the catch there on the left side of the video. Didn't have to switch cams, it stayed on the infield. So 1 down, still a runner on third, but it's going to bring up a new AB for the shortstop for the Rock Creek Mustangs here today. Just let me know in the comments if this angle is good. If not, I can pan out to the big cam. You're just not going to see as many pitches. The first pitch here is going to be a called strike on the outside corner there for Kendall. Be big if she can get out of this jam here today with the first runner smacking that one down the left field line for a double and then stealing on the pass ball. The second pitch of this at bat is going to be hit foul. So quick 2-0 count for Kendall here on the third batter of the game for the Mustangs. Runner still on third base. Top of the first inning. Felt like maybe that first pitch was kind of an ambush. I think she planned on walking up there and swinging at it regardless of what it was, just to kind of set the thing. If you remember the Royals back in the World Series with Escobar doing that quite a bit. Here's the pitch. It's going to be fouled back. Still be an 0-2 count here, but really look, the Mustangs batter decided she was going to swing at it, hit a nice little rope. You don't see that a whole lot. Usually sometimes you take that first pitch. It's kind of an unwritten rule in baseball. But here in softball, anything goes. She did have a good hit. So Kendall setting up for the 0-2 pitch again. It's going to be a fly ball out here to Allie, and it will get out off the top of the wall there. So set it back up. Still an 0-2 count for Kendall, and we're going to do it all again here. Got started a little bit late here, so you didn't miss anything. Kendall sets up for the 0-2 again. Change up, gets her swinging, strike 3. So with that, there will be 2 outs for the Lady Tigers, with a runner on third base here still for the Mustangs. But Kendall's fought back and got the quick 2 outs here with a pop-up to the first baseman, Briley Heimer, and then a strikeout of her own right there. So 1 strikeout on the day for Kendall. It's the first pitch to the cleanup hitter here is going to be high, ball 1. Second pitch, gonna be down the middle, popped out foul behind home plate, so make it an even count here, 1-1. As I do gotta say, I have one of the better views here at Lawrence. I mean, the whole stadium is beautiful, but back out here in the crow's nest all to yourself, kind of enjoy the view. Here's the pitch. It's gonna be a ball high there, make it a 2-1 count. Gets a little piece of that rosin bag, dry off her hands here. She's gonna set up for this pitch. It's gonna be a strike swinging right down the middle to run the count back full, 2-2. So 1 runner on third base. Kendall settled in here nicely. 2-2 count to the cleanup hitter. Payoff pitch. It's gonna be a high to run the count to a full count, 3-2. Base is open for her if she wants to, but I think she's going to attack her. If you know Kendall Aiken, she's been attacking hitters all year. Payoff pitch again. It's going to be a strike swinging as she gets out of the jam here for the Lady Tigers in the first inning. Rock Creek, 1 hit, no runs, no errors. And your Lady Tigers are due up in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back after this short break. We are back here. I am Dylan Duffy with KOMB, Fort Scott TV Broadcasting, as Rayleigh Cowan will lead it off here for the Lady Tigers. Everything's going to be the same as that quarterfinal game, except we're going to have somebody, designated player, batting for Rogers later on as the first pitch from Rock Creek's pitcher is going to be a called strike on Rayleigh. She gets right back in the box here. And the second pitch is on its way. It's going to be high and go off of the catcher's glove out to the back of the box. So we'll set up and do it again with a full count here, 1-1 count. That pitch is going to be in the dirt, ball 2 for Rayleigh. So she's going to have a hitter's count here, 2-1 count for the leadoff batter for the Lady Tigers. 2-1 pitch. It's going to be down the middle, and she's going to hit it out to the outfield here. So she's going to start the game off with a single of her own. Rayleigh Cowan staying hot from the quarterfinal game and getting right on base as she normally does here for the Lady Tigers. Seeing eye single right past the shortstop's glove. That's going to bring up, I believe, Abby Gorman, if I'm not mistaken. She's gonna get a ball there. Sorry, not Abby Gorman. Second pitch is going to be high, ball 2. Two-0 count here. That's going to be a strike, first strike of this AB for Aiken. Runner on first base, Rayleigh Cowan with a single. If you're just joining us to start off the bottom half of the first inning for the Lady Tigers. Game between Silver Lake and Haven ran a little bit late, so we got started here about 4:22. So now we're 12 minutes in with the payoff pitch. It's going to be another strike, so make it a 2-2 count, even the count back up for Rock Creek pitcher. Number 6, right fielder Kylie Aiken stepping back in the box for the Lady Tigers. She's going to swing through it, but Rayleigh is going to steal second base on the strikeout. So runner moves into scoring position, but that'll be a strikeout for Rock Creek pitcher. Now we have a runner on second base here for the Lady Tigers. Abby Gorman slaps it down, foul right into their dugout. Riley Locher with the cowboy hat on makes a good stop inside the dugout, throws it back out to the field, and we'll do it all again with one strike here for Abby G, center fielder for the Lady Tigers tonight. Second pitch on its way. She's going to try to slap it down for a bunt and misses it, goes right past her bat, so be a quick 2 strikes on her here. Rayleigh Cowan on second base. Mustang pitcher stands on the rubber, gets set for the pitch. 0-2 count. Gonna run it to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like it'll be a little low and outside there on that pitch. Maybe a setup pitch for something inside here. See if Gorman can turn on it here. She does. It's going to be a hit out to the center fielder, and she's going to drop it. Rayleigh's going to get down to third base and score. And that's going to get Abby G to second. So we'll have a runner on second and third after that hit and dropped ball by the catcher. By the center fielder. So cleanup hitter Aubrey Yark up for the Lady Tigers now with a runner on second and third. And we're going to have a quick timeout here by Rock Creek early, as there's only 1 out on the Lady Tigers, and we got 2 runners in scoring position with home run potential power coming up with Aubrey Yark here. So we get set back up here, runner on third and second for the Lady Tigers. First pitch to Aubrey is going to be down the middle for a strike, swinging there. So 0-1 count here for Aubrey. Second pitch on its way is going to be fouled off to Rock Creek's side, making 0-2 count. Third pitch on its way. It's going to be fouled off as well, so Aubrey's trying to get it timed up here. Almost goes into the the snow cone place. We almost went right through the window up there on the backside behind the press box. KU. Fun fact, they do not take cash, so it was card only. Daughter was a little excited. She still got one though. Pitch on the way. It's going to be strike 3 called on the inside corner, so 2 outs there for Rock Creek. We'll see if Kendall Aiken can help herself here. She gets into the box for the Lady Tigers. 2 runners in scoring position. Cowan on third, Gorman on second. First pitch to Kendall on its way. It's going to be a strike called outer half of the plate. Make it an 0-1 count. Great opportunity here for the Lady Tigers to get a run on the board in the first inning like they did in the first game. Have to do it just a little bit different this time. It's going to be hit back to the pitcher. She's going to throw it over to first, and she's going to get herself out of a jam as well. So I believe we got 1 hit, 1 error, no runs for the Lady Tigers in the bottom of the first inning, as the score is still 0-0 here in the semifinal game. Back right after this short break and in and outs for both teams.
Front end damage, tag D62308. Please report to the press box. The owner of a white Kia Forte with front end damage, tag D62308. Please report to the press box. Thank you. Kids Highway Patrol and Kansas Department of Transportation are proud to partner with the Mike State Championship fans to have a plan to buckle up and put the phone down and traveling to and from the championships. Stay in the game and make it home safely tonight.
So as the pitcher for the Mustangs gets out of that bottom inning jam, she will be up to face Kendall Aiken, who she got out in the bottom of the first. First pitch by Kendall is going to be a called strike. Beautiful placed ball there. So she's going to look to fill up the K zone today for the Lady Tigers. She really does attack a lot of the hitters. That one's going to be ball outside there, but she's not afraid to come in and get in your kitchen, get some strikeouts. I believe she had 9 in that quarterfinal game against McPherson. It's her 3rd pitch of this at bat. Going to be slapped over to Rayleigh. Rayleigh's going to scoop it up, throw it over to first for the quick first out on 3 pitches there. So Tigers 1 up, 1 down here early. Sorry to all of our K-State fans, but seeing that Battle Hawk right there in the middle of the center field is really nice for KU faithful out here. There's the second pitch, or second batter is up. Kendall Aiken with the first pitch to the second batter is going to be high for ball 1. So I did get a few texts saying that the pan out was better than the inside pitcher video, so we are going to stick with this one for a little bit, as that's going to be strike 1 there by Kendall. So a 1-1 count. She gets back on the rubber for her 3rd pitch of this at bat. Another called strike outside corner. She's painting those corners tonight early. If you just now joined us, first inning had double off of the leadoff hitter for the Mustangs. She got to 3rd on a pass ball, and then Kendall set down the side with strikeouts. She strikes out another right there for the Lady Tigers to get 2 outs here in the 2nd inning, but struck out 2 and a fly out to the first baseman. Briley Heimer got her out of that jam. Then the Tigers had a runner on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out and couldn't get any runs across as the the Rock Creek pitcher got out of her jam of herself. Kendall throws that first pitch there, and it's going to be ball 1. 2 outs here. 1 hit for both teams early. Aiken with the pitch. Be called strike inside corner of the plate there. to be ball outside. Kind of hit the dirt right there. Good on Aubrey to keep it in front of her. Nobody on, but good to continue to do that. So if somebody is on, you can continue to block it. So 2-1 pitch here from Aiken. Going to be a little bit outside, ball 3. She tried to go a little bit higher than that last pitch, but stayed outside. 3-1 pitch. It's going to be smacked out here to Rayleigh, and she's going to take care of it right there in between the dirt and turf for 3 outs for the Lady Tigers. So nothing doing in the top of the second for the Mustangs. No hits, no runs, no errors. We'll be right back after this quick break. We appreciate all the sponsors that made this possible. Free broadcast on Fort Scott TV, broadcasting on YouTube. Back here in the bottom of the second, Briley Heimer due up for the Lady Tigers here at Lawrence, Kansas, the 4A KSHSAA softball semifinals. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dylan Duffy with the first pitch, KOMB Fort Scott TV broadcasting. Heimer's going to hit it over to shortstop. She will throw it over to first a little high, but in time to get Heimer out. 1 pitch, 1 out here for the Mustangs at the bottom of the second inning already. Now Forrester will be the designated player hitter for JC Rogers today. She did not play in the quarterfinal game, but she is here swinging in the semifinals. First pitch is going to be a strike to Forrester, right down the middle. She's got a lot of power and a lot of pop. She can get that bat through the zone. And that one's going to be high and called ball 1. Only a junior, so potentially hoping to make it 5 straight for her next year if she can, and the Lady Tigers can get back here, but we got unfinished business to do here this year. Second pitch is going to be hit over to third base, fielded, thrown over to first for another out. So getting timed up, getting some bats on the balls here, and I think we're going to get a few in the air here shortly with the wind kind of blowing out. So opportunity to get some home runs here is now Riley Locher steps into the right-handed box with 2 outs in the bottom of the second here. First pitch doing. Going to be called strike for the Mustangs. Second pitch. Going to be smacked over to second base. She's going to try to leg it out, but it's going to be nothing doing here for the Lady Tigers. Quick inning, 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Tigers, but they'll be back out to throw the leather right after this with an in and out from both teams. Do want to thank you to all of our Tigers sponsors, including Lions Realty Group, Nice Products, City of Fort Scott, and Anderson Auction Services. If you need some auction services, make sure to give Anderson a call. Back right after this.
Holding up the sign.
Brooklyn Dye.
Back here, top of the third, first pitch from Kendall is going to be hit. Foul over here on top of the roof. You can kind of see over there, looks like number 10, number 11, 22, and 24 is retired here at University of Kansas softball field. So, second pitch on its way after that first pitch. Swinging is going to be foul as well. Jason's going to look to reach for it, but it's going to go out into the stands. Make it a quick 2-strike AB here for Kendall Aiken in the zone. The center fielder for the Mustangs looking to get all over it. Top third. No runs for either team. Both teams got out of the early first inning jam. As Kendall's going to settle down with another strikeout herself. And that would be the first out of the third inning for the Lady Tigers. So I'm getting a stand goal. Telling myself I need to stand out here in the crow's nest in center field. I think I'm going to chill in my seat for a little bit as Kendall's set to make the first pitch of this at bat for a strike right down the middle. Second pitch on its way here. Going to be a called strike right on the outer half of the plate there for Kendall. Great framing job there by Aubrey. Senior catcher back there for the Tigers. She catches that third strike too. So another back-to-back strikeout for Kendall Aiken. And there'll be a quick 2 outs here in the top of the third. As I mentioned, Aubrey Yarrick behind the plate will be going to Labette County next year to play for the Cardinals. Congrats to her on furthering her education and athletic adventures. We're going to have a hit out here to Allie Wheeler. It's going to drop right in front of her, and it's going to get thrown in, so she's going to limit her to a single. So number 19 for the Mustangs has seen 2 pitches and has hit both of them down the line to get on base for the Mustangs. So 2 outs here. 1 hit for the Mustangs this inning. Number 2 batter due up for the Mustangs. First pitch coming from Kendall. It's going to be a fly ball. Looks like it might get out over there into the stands. It will. So get set back up with 1 strike here. As that first batter for the Mustangs kind of jumped on both of the first pitches from Kendall Aiken. Kind of knew what was coming, I guess, is the second pitch here. It's going to be smacked over foul opposite side of the last one into close to the Lady Tiger dugout. Make it a quick 0-2 count for Kendall here. 4:52 p.m. in Lawrence, Kansas. The 4A state softball semifinal between Rock Creek and the Fort Scott Tigers. 0-2 pitch on the way is going to be high, ball 1. Make it a 1-2 count here for Kendall. She's going to look to strike out 3 of the 4 batters that she faces this inning, hopefully. It's the only one that she didn't have a chance to. Jumped on the first pitch again. Second pitch, second ball here, so 2-2 count. Sorry, 4th pitch. Kendall looks in for the sign, looks at her wrist for the play call. 2-2 pitch on its way. Gonna be a swinging strike 3, so she does get 3 strikeouts this inning. Top of the third, 1 hit. No runs, no errors, 3 strikeouts for Kendall Aiken, and the Mustangs get sent back down, right back to you guys after this break. We appreciate you tuning in to Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Also, just a reminder, at foul balls, if you keep the pressure down to dugout on your side, you're back on the team. Thank you.
Back here, we'll go back to the Zoom for a little bit. These innings, bottom third, as Allie Wheeler steps up to the plate for the Tigers. It's going to be ball one. Kind of got lackadaisical there in between innings and didn't clear all my board, so I apologize for that. We're all set up, ready to go with ball one here to Allison Wheeler. Second pitch on its way will be ball two. We'll still try to pan out if the ball gets to the outfield or anything like that. 2-0 count. Gonna make it a 3-0 count there to Allie. Beautiful day out here in Lawrence, Kansas. Kind of glad I'm out in the crow's nest, not up in that air-conditioned press box you can see back there. She's gonna lay down a bunt on 3-0, and she is going to beat it out for the Lady Tigers to get their first runner of the third inning. And nothing doing with no outs, so Lady Tigers have an opportunity to strike here with their speedster, number 9 hole hitter on base. Allison Wheeler at first, and Rayleigh Cowan due up in the top of the order here in the bottom third. First pitch coming to Rayleigh is going to be swinging, strike one. Looked like a drop ball there. He kind of just floated right out of the zone right before it hit the catcher's glove. So 0-1 count to Rayleigh Cowan, who's had a pretty good state tournament already. She's going to take ball one high. Scored 2 of the 3 runs for the Lady Tigers in the quarterfinal game at Baker University against McPherson to get the Lady Tigers here to win 3-2. She fouls that one off. The other run that scored in that game is standing on first base right now, and Allison Wheeler. So opportunity to do some damage here. Both girls kind of been a spark for the Lady Tiger offense. One-two count, no outs here. Bottom third, Rayleigh swings, drives one out here to center field, and it's going to be dropped, and we're going to be on the run. The ball's going to get in. They're going to send Wheeler. She almost trips and falls. But Rayleigh gets a triple, and the Lady Tigers are on the board with that triple, scoring Allison Wheeler from first base. So, diving play there by the center fielder just was not made, and it gets the Lady Tigers a run here in the bottom of the third inning. On Rayleigh Cowan, triple. She stays hot this state matchup. Now Aiken's up. She's going to look to bunt, pulls it back, but it is still going to be a called strike one on that pitch. So maybe they were going for a safety squeeze there. Lay it down good. Rayleigh can beat it home. Aiken has been a pretty good hitter. We'll see if they stick with that idea or they let her swing away here with an 0-1 count. Bottom third, Tigers take the lead 1-0 over the Mustangs. Second pitch on its way. Umpire says she did not check her swing, so 0-2 count now. Looks like Coach Aiken's asking the third base umpires, hey, can we see if that call gets called down here, not by you, but home plate umpire decided it. He saw enough, called it a strike, so 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Gonna be outside, ball one. As if you are just joining us, Rayleigh Cowan triple the bottom of this inning, scores Allison Wheeler. As we're gonna have a quick timeout here by Coach Aiken. See what we call here, 0-2 or 1-2 count, no outs, bottom of the third inning. Lady Tigers on the board this inning. Allison Wheeler bunts on 3-0, gets the bunt, beat it out down to first. And then Rayleigh, a 1-1 count, drives one out here in between the left fielder and center fielder. Center fielder tried to make a diving play, just missed it. And ball gets to the outfield wall. And Rayleigh with those wheels, and Allison almost tripped and fell, grounding third, but she does score. Let's give the Lady Tigers the lead. We're set back up here with the 1-2 count to do it again. On Aiken, she swings, fouls it off. Almost a good play out there by Coach Metcalf of the Uniontown Eagles. Another Bourbon County team here to support the Lady Tigers. We appreciate that. As Aiken steps back in the box on a 1-2 count to do it again. The pitch fouled off again, a little bit further than the last one, so maybe she's trying to slap it over here, opposite field. These Tigers still threatening to score here with no outs in the bottom of the third inning. Clock just struck 5 p.m. here. She fouls that one up and out as well, and no catch made there. One guy was looking down at his phone, the other kid thought about it, but decided he wasn't going to grab it either. So almost a great play there, but we'll do it again. 1-2 count. Aiken steps back into the box here on the left side. Pitch is going to be high. Even up the count, 2-2 here for right fielder Kylie Aiken. Great AB here, seeing a lot of pitches. See if she can capitalize here. That's going to be low, ball 3, so she's ran this count full with a couple foul balls to protect the zone. And has an opportunity to get on base with a hit or a walk on this pitch. And the pitch is going to be smacked right into the pitcher. They're going to have Rayleigh in a squeeze. She's going to get there and score. And Aiken's going to get to second base as well. So great heady running by the Lady Tigers. As Rayleigh is waiting for her to throw it back. Pitcher throws it back to third, and she takes off with her wheels straight to home plate and scores for the Lady Tigers on that swinging bunt, you could say, by Kylie Aiken. And on that, she gets to second base. So another run for the Lady Tigers, no outs. 2-0. Bottom third, Abby Gorman is due up for the Lady Tigers here with Kylie Aiken on second base. First pitch strike. To Abby G, who got a hit of her own on a drop ball out on the center fielder in the first inning. It's kind of an in-betweener, so I don't know if we give her an error or not. Can't see don't know if they have errors set up on the scoreboard or not, but it looks like it's still clean over there, so we'll give her a base hit. She gets a swinging strike on that pitch, so 0-2 count. Ball high. Count is 1-2. Aiken kind of playing with them a little bit, see if they'll throw it down to second. She can go over there and snap third. But instead, they throw it back to the pitcher, and she gets back on second base here. 1-2 pitch to Abby G. Going to be fouled off as well right there by the concession stand. Up and out over the top of the seating here at University of Kansas softball field. So 1-2 count, do it again here with the pitch. Going to be called strike 3 on the outer half, so the first out of the inning for the Mustang pitcher will bring Aubrey Yarick up for the Lady Tigers. Tigers do lead 2-0 here. Both runs scored in the bottom of the third, looking to do more damage with the runner on second. First pitch will be a ball to Aubrey Yarick. We tried to throw down a bunt there. We did not get it down, so that will be strike 1 on Aubrey. Kind of caught Kendall in no man's land as the center fielder ran in there to maybe cover second if needed. As the third baseman was running to cover, or sorry, the shortstop was running to cover third. As the third baseman was charging in for the bunt. A lot of little things, little nuances to do here in softball. As that pitch is going to be a called strike on Aubrey. Now second baseman covers second base as Kylie kind of stays off of second base for a long time, but they get the ball back to the circle and do it again here with a 1-2 count to Aubrey Yarick. 1-2 pitch. It's going to be smacked over to the second baseman. It's going to get past her. And Aiken's going to score on that hit as the ball, Aubrey hits it, seeing eye single through the second baseman, gets out to the outfield and scores another Lady Tiger run to make it 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. So the bats have awakened here for the Lady Tigers in this semifinal game. As now Kendall Aiken due up for the Lady Tigers. With 1 out, 1 runner on first. Lady Tigers lead 3-0. First pitch is going to be smacked back to the pitcher. She's going to throw it over to first for the second out. Aubrey's going to stay on second base. So move the runner over on that swinging bunt, you could say. So another runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Tigers lead 3-0. All 3 runs scored here in the bottom of the third. Briley Heimer will step into the right-handed batter's box here. First pitch due up. It'll be a called strike, outer half of the zone. That one is going to be strike 2. Appreciate everybody reaching out, kind of telling me what to do on the iPads and stuff. We will try doing that in between these innings, see if we can get it a little bit better. Camera quality. That's going to be ball 1 here, so 1-2 count. As I have heard people do kind of like the zoom, but they don't like the quality of the zoom, so in between innings we'll try to focus it up here. Briley's going to hit that to the shortstop. They're going to throw it over to first and get the out there. That'll end the inning, but not after the Tigers score 3 runs in the bottom of the third to make it a 3-0 Tiger lead heading into the top of the fourth. We'll be right back after this break and hopefully some better camera quality right after this.
Champions aren't born, they're built. Every pitch, every hit, every run starts with great fuel. The Kansas Beef Council, official protein sponsor of KSHSAA, brings you the Sports Nutrition Game Plan. It's a free guide packed with meal plans and expert advice to help athletes train hard and finish strong. Beef, the protein that powers champions. This is game time.
Didn't get it ready, but first pitch here from Kendall Aiken will be a strike to start off the top of the fourth inning. So we're going to work on the zoom camera in between innings here as well. Maybe by championship game Friday will be a well-oiled machine to bring you the state championship game if the Tigers can hold it here. As the second pitch is going to be a fly ball. Looks like it might get out into the seats. It does, no catch, but off the bounce. Looks like they do grab it, but that'll be 2 strikes on the batter here for the Mustangs. So Aiken still filling up that strike zone here early and often for the Lady Tigers. We're going to get a strikeout, maybe hit the dirt, so we'll throw it over to first base for the swinging strikeout regardless. So 1 down here in the fourth inning. Kendall Aiken is set to pitch to the second batter of the fourth. If you're keeping tallies at home, let me know in the comments how many strikeouts she has. Seems like quite a few. She got out of the jam in the first inning. First pitch here is going to be hit foul back to the backstop. Set up with another strike First pitch strike to the Mustangs batters here. Second pitch of this at-bat on the way will be high, ball one. Swinging strike there to make it 1-2. So that one's going to be fouled back to keep it a 1-2 count here in the top of the fourth. If you're just joining us, Lady Tigers score 3 in the bottom of the third. Wheeler, Cowan, and Aiken. Sorry, not Aiken. Yeah, no, Aiken did score on Aubrey Yarrick's seeing eye single past the second baseman to make it 3-0. Kendall with the pitch. That's going to be a ball, I believe. Is what the guys in blue decided that one was going to be. Looked like it was right down the middle from my angle, but hey, I'm 200 feet away from home plate, so not seeing the same thing. So 2-2 count here. And the pitch is going to be roped out here to left field. Allie's going to stop it and get it in before they get anything else. So seeing eye single here after a 2-2 count with 1 out. So Rock Creek looking to answer here against the Tigers. Aiken's looking to get some revenge here against the pitcher for the Mustangs, who's due up now in the top of the fourth with 1 out. Kendall on the rubber and the pitch. Going to be high. Should try to maybe put a little extra on that one. Apologize, that's a ball, not a strike. 1-0 count, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. As Kendall gets the sign for the pitch. Gets fouled off of Aubrey, make it a 1-1 count here in Lawrence, Kansas, home of the Kansas Jayhawks softball team, who is the host of the 4A state semifinals and finals games. Beautiful place as Kendall Aiken looks to set up with the 1-1 pitch here. Gets a called second strike on the inside corner. See if she can mitigate the damage here with that 1 single this inning. Keep her on first base, set down the rest of the side of the Mustangs, as she has done terrifically all day. Here's the pitch. Swinging strike 3. And that will make it 2 outs here. So still runner on first, but Kendall Aiken gets another strikeout. She's filling up that K zone today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she has at least 7, I would say, probably today already. First pitch for Kendall this at bat. Swinging strike 1. She's been really good about starting off ahead of a lot of these hitters. Maybe that's the one thing that the Mustangs have figured out there, though, with their first batter, is she's swinging a first pitch strike every time. We'll see when she comes back up this game if we don't throw her a strike, and see if we can get her off of it. But the second pitch of this at bat, 0-1 count. Gonna be ball high here, 1-1. We'll work on the zoom camera right after this inning, see if we made it any better or maybe even a little worse. We'll see how it goes. 1-1 pitch from Kendall. Be a swinging strike 2 now. So 1-2 count. Runner on first base for Rock Creek. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Kendall Aiken filling up that strike zone. One-two pitch on the way. Swinging strike 3. Kendall Aiken sets down another one, as she is all nails today so far. Tigers lead 3-0 going into the bottom of the fourth of 4A KSHSAA softball semifinal state game. Back right after this break. It looks like J.C. Rogers will be swinging here the second time up for the Lady Tigers. We'll get out of studio mode here, see if we can see what it looks like now. Looks even grainier. I apologize. Let's see if we can get going on here. We got a little bit of time. Trying to do things on the fly. You never know what's going to happen. Pressure makes diamonds, and today it's not making diamonds, it's making something else. So we'll go back to pan cam here. So we'll get the full view of it. J.C. Rogers' first pitch will be a called strike on the outside corner for Lady Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth. They do lead 3-0 over the Rock Creek Mustangs after a 3-run third inning. Second pitch on the way. J.C. smacks it over to the first baseman, and she will step on it and get the first out of this inning in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out. As Riley Locher is due up for the Lady Tigers, second baseman. Junior. Well, going on senior since it is now summer there in Fort Scott. I apologize if I lost you for a little bit. Lost the OBS there, so we'll see if that is going back good. It will be a 1-1 count. First pitch was a ball, second pitch was a strike. We had a little connection issues there for a second, so we'll try to get everything set back up. I see what the problem is. My iPhone has gotten too hot, so we are going to zoom out with the here. Riley's gonna foul that one back off. Do apologize for the connectivity issues. It gets a little warm out here and that sun comes back out, so we'll zoom out here a little bit as it is a 1-2 count to Riley LaRocher with 1 out. J.C. Rogers did swing, hit the ball over to the first baseman, and she stepped on one. That pitch is going to be hit in the air, back behind the catcher. She makes a play and gets the second out of the inning, as my phone looks like it should be connecting again, so maybe we can get that set back up, get everything back right where we want it. First pitch, strike to Allison Wheeler there. She's going to try to slap it, and she will slap it foul here, so that'll bring up an 0-2 count for Allison. So we're just getting, sun came back out, so we're getting a little toasty out here with the Apple products. We'll try to get everything set back up here in between innings, or if we have a little bit of time while this inning is going. 0-2 pitch to Allison. Going to be a check swing, ball one. Catcher asked for the first base to make the appeal, but it actually goes down to the third base with the left-handed batter, and it was a no swing. So set it up and do it again here. Allison tries to slap that one, but it goes foul as well, so another 1-2 count. Payoff pitch, slap foul again, so we're going to stay at a 1-2 count. Hopefully my phone lets me unlog it here so we can get camera set back up. 1-2 pitch. Going to be a called strike three. Looked to be outside, but umpire had other ideas and calls the strike three. So nothing doing there in the bottom of the fourth. Lady Tigers still lead 3-0. And we'll be back right after this word from nobody. Enjoy the music in the background.
Know what the game is playing here. If the answer becomes a problem, help is available 24/7. Call 1-800-848-4800 gambler or visit ksgamblinghelp.com for confidential support. Leading off for the Mustangs, the first baseman, Arrocha.
Getting a little warm out here, so everything's kind of starting to mess up on us. Probably should have brought a 10 out, but Kendall Aiken in the top of the fifth is going to get a ball hit over to Rayleigh. She'll throw it over to first for the first out of the inning. Do apologize for any connectivity issues. Trying to get that fixed while also still calling the game for you guys. Appreciate you hanging in there with us. Top of the fifth, Tigers do lead 3-2-0. So we're dropping some frames now and everything. Might have to slow down the connectivity issues, as that's going to be ball one on the second batter of this inning for Aiken. Second pitch. It'll be ball inside, 2-0 count. Pitch will be hit over to Rayleigh. 2 hits, right to Rayleigh Cowan, and she shows off that leather future Greyhound, but right now she's a Lady Tiger with the 2 outs here in the top of the fifth inning. We might try to reset the stream right after this half inning if we get out of here quickly and see if that helps everything run back smoothly. Aiken with the first pitch to the third batter will be strike one. So we'll see if they maybe hit it out to Rayleigh. She can get all 3 outs here, or if Aiken decides to sit her down herself. She has done, looks like we were told, 8 strikeouts already on the game. She's now up 0-2 on the Mustang batter here. Looking for her 9th strikeout of the game. Oh, 0-2 pitch. All right, and we should be back here. Start of the bottom of the fifth inning. Rayleigh Cowan's going to take a low ball one. The Tigers do lead 3-0. Sorry if it glitches for just a second on YouTube. Trying to get everything set back up, but we're getting some drop frame issues, so we'll continue to play on here. 2 more innings left of Tiger ball as Rayleigh tries to do a running bunt there, but stays out and gets called for a strike. Misses it. 1-1 count here. Bottom fifth. One pitch on its way. Rayleigh Cowan swings, hits it over to the third baseman. She's going to make the play over to first quick and in a hurry for the first out of the bottom of the fifth inning. Now at the bat for the Tigers is going to be number 11, right fielder Kaylee Aiken. Sister to Kendall Aiken, pitcher for the Lady Tigers, who has 9 strikeouts on the game. Kaylee is going to take strike one. Looking there. Do apologize to the Aikens. I think I've called her Kylie the whole night. So I'll do some push-ups after that for the broadcasting mistake. She's going to fly one out to left field. The wind's going to push it over, but she's going to make the catch still, and that will be out number 2 for the Mustangs. So now Abby Gorman will come up to bat for the Tigers. 2 outs, bottom 5th. Tigers lead 3-0 over the Rock Creek Mustangs. Hopefully everything is working on YouTube. Do apologize if it is not. We take ball 1. We're getting some drop frames out here. Don't know if the internet got a little bit too good and had to slow us down, but we're having some connectivity issues. It's a 1-1 count, bottom 5th. 2 outs, Abby G up to bat. Hit right back to the pitcher will do it for the Mustangs. The Lady Tigers go down in order here in the bottom of the 5th. Right back after this, and we appreciate all the sponsors that make this broadcast possible, free on Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Buckle up and put the phone down so you can ride home safely tonight.
Aiken back in the circle here for the Lady Tigers, top 6. 6 outs away from a date with the first place in the state 4A softball games, as that one's going to be swinging strike 1. Had a little bit of word vomit there, I apologize. A 1 pitch from Kendall. It's going to be ball in the dirt. So 1-1 count here. Be a 2-1 count after that ball high from Kendall. Let's pitch to Jim. 9 strikeouts on the evening already with 6 outs to go. 2-1 pitch will be a ball hit out here to Abby. She does keep it in front. She's going to round and go to second, slide in there safely on the bobble. That one's going to be smacked over to JC. She's going to pump fake back to second base, throw it over to first for the out in time. So Lady Tigers get 2 outs here on JC Rogers, making some great plays. As we've got away from the strikeouts a little bit, but letting the athletes play behind her. And we are looking good here in the top of the 6th inning. I think we got everything resolved on the cameras and everything. So Kendall with that pitch there is going to be fouled back. Start off another batter with a 0-1 count. She's been really getting into the strike zone for the Lady Tigers tonight with 9 strikeouts. Second pitch is high and away, ball 1. 1-1 count here. As after we get done with this game, if we pull it out As we now have 2 strikes on this batter by Kendall Aiken, we will be joined with head coach and maybe a couple players as well. Kent Aiken and a couple of players of his choosing come up here and talk a little bit about the game, as long as we stick away with this victory here for the Fort Scott Tigers. 1-2 pitch by Kendall is going to be fouled back for another swinging strike. The count will stay the same. 1-2, top 6. Mustangs have a runner on second base, which is their main hitter. Done really good so far. She saw 2 pitches before that last at bat. Both of them were ropes down the left field line to get on base. And she battled up and got another hit there, but that's not going to matter as Kendall Aiken gets another strikeout into double digits now with 10 on the game. As nothing doing for Rock Creek after that hit. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Tigers lead 3-0 back after this quick break.
Soundtrack for the KSHSAA.
Back here in the bottom of the 6th, leading off for the Lady Tigers in the 6th inning is going to be Aubrey Yark. First pitch on the way, going to be grounded over to the shortstop. Makes the throw over to first, will be in time, and Aubrey will be sent down. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 out for the Mustangs. It's now Kendall Aiken try to help herself out here with a 3-0 lead. Appreciate you guys sticking around. We are actually 12 subscribers away from 1,000 on Fort Scott TV. Would appreciate that. If you have not subscribed yet and you're watching the game, please don't leave the channel, but do so and subscribe right after this game. First pitch to Aiken is going to be hit over to the shortstop as well. She's going to make the throw across. Will be in time to get Kendall out, but she is okay with it. She does go back to the dugout with the lead. Tigers do lead 3-0 over the Mustangs, bottom of the 6th. Briley Heimer steps into the box for the Lady Tigers here. First pitch coming from the Mustang pitcher is going to be a ball. Nope, called strike. A little delayed strike there. Good frame by the catcher. Get that staying in the zone. So we'll be strike 1 on Briley. Second pitch on the way. Going to be hit foul over the top of the Mustangs dugout and kind of jumps back on top of the dugout, but it'll be an 0-2 count for Briley here. Bottom 6, Tigers with a 3-run 3rd inning to take the lead over the Rock Creek Mustangs, the 4th seed in this 4A KSHSAA softball semifinal game. Pitch on the way. Shortstop will look to do it all this inning, and she makes the throw across the diamond. Will be the out, and that'll be 3 outs all made by the shortstop. So final 3 outs to go unless they tie it up here for the Mustangs as Kendall Aiken comes back up. Look to finish this game off in the top of the 7th. Back after this, we do appreciate our sponsors, DNC Overhead Doors, Union State Bank, Secluded, 90s Style, Streetwear, Clifton Chiropractic, Lab Conico, Taos Designs, Better in Bourbon, Atkins Insurance, Lynn's Sanitation, Fort Scott Munitions, Jeff Allen Electric, Myrick Mechanical, Smith Cattle, Nice Products of Kansas, Lions Realty Group, and as always, the City of Fort Scott. Thank you for all you guys as sponsors to let me come out here and do this game for free and broadcast it on Fort Scott TV. And I'll hit 103.9 KOMB FM as basically the title sponsor. We're out here only on YouTube, but we appreciate being able to get out here to Lawrence, Kansas to cheer on these Lady Tigers. So we're at the top of the 7th now. No balls, no strikes, no outs. Kendall looking to set down the side one more time. First pitch on his way will be a strike. She's done really good all day, starting off every batter for the Mustangs with a strike, it feels like. 0-1 count here as Kendall steps back onto the rubber. The pitch be a little high, ball one, so 1-1 count. Pitch is going to be fouled over into foul territory. Riley's going to run over there and make the catch for out number 1 here in the top of the 7th for the Lady Tigers. So 2 outs to go with the opportunity to play for number 1 in 4A state. But if the Mustangs have an opportunity, they got to start now. Down to their final 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Kendall Aiken with the pitch. Going to be swung, hit over to her sister in right field. She'll keep it in front of her, get it in, as Mustangs have a runner on first base. And 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Looks like they will be switching it up here and getting a runner in for the hitter, number 10. Let's see if I can get the name and number of the Mustang player coming in. As they didn't give the name out there, so it'll be the first baseman for the Mustangs stepping into the box here. Fresh count, 1 out. Aiken with the pitch. It's going to be slapped back to her. She's going to go to 1, get the second out, guarantee there. Maybe a chance to turn 2, but she just said, we'll do the easy thing, get 2 outs. Maybe I can set this one down on strikes here. As the Tigers lead 3-0, 1 out away from a chance for a state title Friday. Losing team of this game will play tomorrow for the 3rd place game. Winner plays for the state championship on Friday. First pitch coming here. It's going to be hit out to center field. Abby Gordon tries to make a diving catch, misses it. That's going to score 1 for Rock Creek as the ball gets out over to the left field. Great try there by Abby. No harm, no foul as Rock Creek scores 1 though. And the hitter switches places with her. Coach Aiken's going to call a timeout here and try to get everybody gathered up. Abby tried to make a spectacular diving catch to end the game, but in doing so, ball gets off her glove and Rock Creek scores 1 in the top of the 7th. But Tigers do have 2 outs, just need to find 1 more out. And we will be moving on to Friday. Again, thank you to all the sponsors that let us come out here and broadcast this game. Thank you to KOMB, Tim McKinney and Deb McKinney for sending me out here. Get to watch some softball. My daughter's up in the stands with my wife and enjoying it with all the Fort Scott faithful that made the trip out here to Lawrence, Kansas as well. But 1 out to go here in the 4A KSHSAA softball semifinal game as Aiken gets on the rubber. The pitch. Going to be high, ball 1. Coach Aiken probably went out there to try to settle everybody down a little bit. Hey, we're 1 out away from destiny. Let's make sure we can get it done here. Aiken stands back on the rubber here. The windup, the pitch. It's going to be 2 balls. So that one was a little high as well. From here, looks like maybe the batter's a little bit shorter than the average player. So maybe she's got a smaller zone here, so you're going to have to look to throw it a little bit lower. Aiken with the third pitch of the at-bat does just that and gets the strike call to make it a 2-1 count for the Lady Tigers. Kendall Aiken with at least 10, I'm going to say unofficially official, 10 strikeouts on the day. So double-digit strikeouts is the 2-1 pitch. This gets fouled back, 2-2 count here for Kendall. Kendall stands on the rubber, 2-2 pitch. On its way, will be too high, so full count here. Runner on second for the Mustangs. Three-two pitch on the way. High ball four, so runner will be on second and first for the Mustangs. Tying runner on first. Go ahead runner coming up to the plate for the Mustangs. I believe it is their one-hole hitter, so kind of had Kendall's number on hits today. We'll see if Kendall can set her down here in this big moment. First pitch, strike one. Came in a little hot with that one too, a little extra cheese it looked like. Make an 0-1 count. One pitch is going to be skied over foul into the stands. So we'll do it again with an 0-2 count here. Is what a feat it would be if she strikes out their best hitter here. Last at-bat of the game. Aiken, foot on the rubber. Already has the call. The windup. Ball hit out to Rayleigh. She will make the catch, and the Tigers will have an opportunity for a state championship on Friday, as the final here at Jayhawk Stadium is 3-1. The Fort Scott Tigers back-to-back opportunities in the state tournament, and this one with the opportunity to get first place. We'll be back here Friday at 6:45 p.m. I'm going to go dark for just a little bit, let Coach Aiken celebrate. We'll stay live, and he'll come up here with a few players for a couple words. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and good luck to the Uniontown Lady Eagles tomorrow as they'll play their semifinal game here as well. But back after a few songs out here at Arrocha Ballpark in Lawrence, Kansas. Don't know if I said that right, but we'll be back up here with Coach Aiken and a few of our Lady Tiger softball players after this. Go Tigers! Up here as hey, they just got to play a whole game, and now they get to run up here and talk a little bit on the radio, or actually on YouTube, so we appreciate them. We're going to have starting pitcher Kendall Aiken. Hopefully doesn't fall here. That would be pretty tragic. but she'll come up here first. Yep, we'll flip the video around. There you go. Be live on camera. It's Kendall Aiken, starting pitcher for the Lady Tigers. Maybe future state champion Lady Tigers after that. I believe we had 10 strikeouts. Maybe out of breath. She's gonna try to catch her breath here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Came running all the way up here. But Kendall, what did it feel like to be in that circle today, throwing for the Lady Tigers against Rock Creek?
Oh, it felt so good. I knew going into it that they were gonna be good hitters, but I just went at them like they weren't, and came out on top. So, yeah.
Yeah,
just did what I did normal.
Absolutely, kind of been doing it the whole season, filling up the strike zone, trying to get ahead of the hitters. 0-1 count on a lot of them. Unofficially, officially, I believe you had 10 strikeouts, so at least double digits.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you 11, but I wasn't for sure. I had a few comments saying it felt like 19, which it did feel like that. Out here is really good. Hats there towards the end, maybe wore down a little bit, but you let your defense do some talking behind you as they made some great outs for you as well.
Yes. Got the best defense behind me.
There you go. It's good to hear. As you will be back probably, I'm assuming, in the circle. You're not going to give up that circle for the state championship game either.
On Friday.
On Friday, yes. So, but with tomorrow, Uniontown will be here playing tomorrow, another Bourbon County team. Ken Aiken's going to get up here as well. But we'll let Kendall try to catch her breath here. Appreciate you all joining us. I don't know how sturdy it is, but we'll see. It might be at max capacity.
Not very sturdy, but...
with 4 of us. But Kendall, thank you for joining us. Good job today. And
thank you guys for watching.
Tonight. Yes, go Big Red.
And for supporting us.
There you go. Now we got senior.
Oh, hi.
Yep, wave at the camera. Rayleigh Cowan. Without her and her mom, we probably wouldn't have had any of these cameras. As you can tell, we're using all iPad and iPhone because everything wanted to go to crap up here halfway through it. So, but we got it done just like you guys did today. We appreciate you joining you, Rayleigh. How did it feel to just basically tearing the cover off the ball all season, but definitely here in the state tournament at Baker, and then here, I don't think you've got out once. Knock on wood.
You know, it's first of all, got to give all glory to God. He's the one that put us here, gave us this opportunity today, and then I got to thank all my teammates for making it possible, having awesome defense, and then in practice staying intense and making practice something that is worth being here. Definitely.
For sure, you know, start the game, we had to wait a little bit, but you guys ran from foul pole to foul pole, and then Coach Aiken's yelling at you, sprint, jog, and I was like, man, I'm tired up here watching you guys, but worked out for you guys as you started off with maybe an opportunity there in the first inning, but didn't score any runs, but we came back in the third and got a couple of them as you've scored, I feel like, almost all the runs for the Tigers so far this year.
Well, I gotta thank all my girls for hitting me around, getting the ball in play, and honestly just staying hyped in the dugout. The dugout atmosphere has been absolutely tremendous, and yeah, just gotta thank them. Absolutely.
And so I guess my last question for you, since you been playing on turf most of the year, at least at home, but I don't know how many dirt fields you played on. Was it a little different out there trying to field the ball, or is it pretty well manicured out there?
Oh, it's such a nice field, but to be honest, playing on a turf field all season definitely have its perks and has its cons. I don't know if you guys were streaming during the warm-ups, but it's a little bit rough for all of us, but we got right back into it like Lady Tiger softball.
Absolutely. You could have lied. I didn't stream the warm-up, so you could have said we did great there too.
Honesty is key. Honesty is key.
Fair enough. So appreciate you, Kendall and Rayleigh, for coming up here. We'll see you guys back here Friday, 6:45, I believe, for the state championship.
Yes. Hey, thank you guys all for supporting us. We really appreciate everything. We couldn't be here without you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely. Careful going down there. Don't be doing anything crazy. Yeah, it's on you. Yeah, you're live. Yeah, you're live. So, I know you said you don't really like doing these, but you got up here.
I don't like doing them.
I appreciate you getting up here with this Coach Aiken. And,
right there.
You want to talk about kind of the game plan today? It worked out pretty good. Got a little crazy there in the last inning, but what's a game without a little bit of fun?
Got a little scary there for a second. Not scary, just something we wasn't planning on really, but just based off of what the rest of the game went through. But we got to that last batter. He's like, all right, we're going to get number 9 hole out. We're going to get her out here. We struck her out. I don't know how many strikeouts do we have tonight.
I believe she had 10. That's the unofficial stat book. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, double-digit strikeouts.
I mean, we was going at it, but you know what? I yell it after every inning. We've got the best defense in the state. Nobody else has it. We do, okay? Bats get going, we go. It's an incredible team, incredible atmosphere. It's awesome, and like, you got to be having a blast here if you're watching this game.
It was pretty hype. I had to get up on my feet there a few times because it was getting exciting. But that last inning, you know, you gave the fans a little bit of some nerves maybe, but that's, you know.
We showed them how we can win.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Yep, and that's,
Show
you know,
people.
Lady Tiger softball's done that all year. You've won some games by blowout. You've won some close games. You've kind of done it all, and got the opportunity to finish it all up here Friday night, 6:45 p.m. Opportunity for first place in state in the 4A level.
Yes, sir. So for anybody coming out there, any dads or young men, you guys are supposed to take your shirts off, paint a big letter on it. You guys get together and coordinate that, where we're going to have shirtless dads in the stands cheering everybody on.
Cheering on your girls.
Cheering them on.
If you don't know where
Get
that
out
came
here.
from, I believe it was Haven. Before that, they had a student section over there, and all the boys
had their shirts off. It was incredible.
They even had them painted, so if you want to get them
It was
painted, get out
incredible.
there and enjoy the...
That was some good student section right there.
Enjoy the game.
I enjoyed watching that student section.
Oh, yeah. So, if you don't know, KU baseball is actually here 12 o'clock on Friday, so you can watch some baseball and then come out here 6:45 and watch the Lady Tiger softball games and enjoy it all. You can have a whole day here in Lawrence, Kansas. Definitely come out and support the Lady Tigers, and if you're not, we will be out here broadcasting, so make sure you tune in again there. Coach Aiken, good luck. Appreciate you coming up here. Safe
I appreciate
travels.
you being here. I appreciate you having us.
Enjoy the festivities tonight, and let's get back after it Friday.
Thank you all, and we'll see you on Friday.
Go Big Red.
Go Big Red.